back to another video. Today we are going to be doing another position ranking video, and today's version is going to be the AFC East. If you didn't watch the AFC West version, make sure to go check that out. But just to clarify, we're doing quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, O-line, front seven, secondary, and head coach, and how this is going to work. If your team is placed in first place, you get 4 points, third, 3, second, 2, and last you get 1 point. And we're going to add up all the points each team gets, and whichever team comes out on top is going to go to our final 8. That final 8 is then going to go up against each other to decide which team has the best overall position group in the NFL. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and let's jump right into the tier list. Okay, so starting off, we've got the quarterback position. So Josh Allen, Tua, Justin Fields, and Drake May. Obviously, the best quarterback in the AFC East is going to be Josh Allen. However, I think I see some discourse between who's better, Drake May or Tua Tagovailoa. I am a Patriots fan, but I can admit that Drake May has not done anything yet to surpass Tua. We've seen how good Tua is, at least in the regular season when he's healthy. We're going to put Tua in second place. Drake May is, to me, miles ahead of Justin Fields. So Drake May is the third best quarterback in the AFC East. And then we've got Justin Fields in last place. So if you didn't understand the intro, the Bills got 4 points, Dolphins 3, Patriots 2, Jets 1. Moving on to the running back position. Who has the best running back in the AFC East? It is a very close race. You've got Devon Achane, James Cook, Travion Henderson, and Ramondre Stevenson. So we're accounting for duos, and Breece Hall. Overall, a lot of running backs that you could argue maybe are mid. But once again, sadly, it pains me to do this. I do think James Cook is the best running back in the division. And I do think it's pretty clear. He's maybe a top 10 running back in the league. I don't think Achane is. Stevenson and Henderson haven't proven to be. And then Breece Hall is not anymore. And sadly, I think we're going to have the exact same ranking as last time. Devon Achane is the second best running back in the AFC East. Then I do really like the running back duo of Stevenson and Henderson, but we haven't seen Henderson yet. So it's not fair for me to say that he's going to be better than Achane when we haven't seen it quite yet. And then in last place, once again, the New York Jets with Breece Hall and Braylon Allen. I'd love to see Braylon Allen break out next year, and I truly do think he will, but like Travion Henderson, we have to wait and see how he's going to be. Moving on to wide receiver. The best wide receiver room in the AFC East is the Miami Dolphins. It's the Miami Dolphins. I wanted to put the Patriots in first. They maybe have the deepest room in the division. They probably do have the deepest room in the division. However, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle obviously have to be first, but I do think the Patriots are actually going to be second here. Stephon Diggs, Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas, you still got Polk, Baker, Kendrick Bourne, Kayshon Boutte, Chisholm the third, Efton Chisholm the third. I think that's, I don't know if his name is actually Efton, but Patriots wide receiver room could move ahead of the Dolphins come end of the season, but I think they're the clear-cut 2. The debate is really between the Bills and the Jets. Do you prefer having Shakir, Coleman, and they also signed another wide receiver, I believe, or do you want Garrett Wilson and Allen Lazard? Do you want the higher-end wide receiver 1 or maybe the overall better wide receiver room? I'm going to give the Jets the point here over the Bills. I'd just rather have Garrett Wilson and Allen Lazard, and then their leftovers over what the Bills have right now. So we're going to put the Bills in last place. Moving on to the tight end position for the AFC East. The best tight end in the entirety of the AFC East has to be, oh man, it's got to be Hunter Henry, right? I'm giving it to Hunter Henry. I don't know who's the Dolphins tight end following the Jonnu Smith trade. Get this, guys. I actually have the depth charts pulled up. Let's see who it is. It's going to be Darren Waller. My mouth almost dropped, but is he really good anymore? Okay, so who's the Jets tight end as well? Mason Taylor. Yeah, see, we got a rookie. We got Darren Waller, who we don't know is going to be good. He obviously has the potential to be good, but I can't put him at 1, and I can't put him at 2 because Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox also are a good tight end duo in the division. And then it's really, do I want to give the credit to a retired football player that is a decent rapper, or do I want to give the credit to rookie Mason Taylor, who I wasn't very high on coming out of LSU? I am going to give this to the edge to Darren Waller here because we've seen how good he can be, putting the Jets in last place. So as the tight ends are ranked in this ranking here, we've got Hunter Henry as the best tight end in the AFC East, Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid second, Darren Waller third, and then we've got Mason Taylor in last. Of course, this could all change by the end of the season. I'm interested to see how this whole list changes. Mason Taylor could easily become the best tight end in this division. It's not a very strong position group division. However, We're going to move on to the offensive line. Patriots offensive line, as a Pats fan, is heavily improved, but it was very bad last season. We haven't seen them play together. I think it's very easy to say the Bills have the best O-line in the division. They held Josh Allen upright most of the season. Deion Dawkins, probably the best offensive lineman in this entire division. And then in second place, I'd probably give it to this new and improved Patriots O-line. I'm interested. I need to look at the Dolphins and Jets offensive lines here. Patrick Paul, James Daniels, Aaron Brewer, Jonah, and Austin Jackson. Austin Jackson's pretty good. And then the Jets O-line is actually pretty good. The Jets O-line is actually solid. I'm going to put the Jets O-line third and the Dolphins in last place there. I think that is completely reasonable. Okay, now we've got the secondary. Now we're moving on to defense. And again, I'd like to ask, I asked this in the AFC West video. Nobody mentioned any changes from the past one, but would you like me to break up the defense into even more positions? Should I spread secondary into cornerbacks and safeties? And should I spread front seven into defensive line and linebackers? Let me know in the comments what you want to see, but for now, it's just secondary and front seven. I think as far as secondaries go, the Patriots easily have the best secondary in the division. Christian Gonzalez, what's his face? Carlton Davis is in there. Marcus Jones is in there. Jabril Peppers is in there. Marte Mapu, Kyle Duggar, Craig Woodson. They have a bunch of dogs all in that secondary. And then I think that the Bills secondary has to be second, maybe. Let me see that Jets secondary really quick, because I know they have Sauce Gardner, but outside of that, what else do they have? Tony Adams, Andre Cisco is a good move. Brandon Stevens is absolutely awful. Tony Adams is solid. But the Bills secondary, I'm pretty sure, is good. Taylor Rapp, DeMar Hamlin, okay, Dorian Williams, Christian Benford is really good. Christian and Maxwell Hairston. I'm going to give the edge here, I think, to the Jets overall. I kind of like their safeties a little bit more than the Bills there, but I think the Bills are an easy 3, and then the Dolphins are easily last place after trading Jalen Ramsey. I know they got Minkah Fitzpatrick, but that cornerback room is absolutely atrocious. And then we've got the front seven here. So again, I would like to look at the divisions. I'm sure everybody could use a refresher on who's the front seven for each team. So the Patriots did sign Milton Williams. They have Kyrus Tonga. They have Christian Barmore, who's really going to play nose tackle. Harold Landry, Christian Ellis, and Robert Spillane, as well as Anthony Jennings. They also got some other guys like Jack Gibbons and Keon White. An unproven group full of guys who I would say are in that like B-ish tier, except for Christian Barmore, who's absolutely fantastic. The Dolphins, front seven, Kenneth Grant, Benito Jones, Zach Sealer, Jalen Phillips is really good, and Jordan Brooks is solid. Bradley Chubb. It's a decent front seven. The Jets, Will McDonald, Quinnen Williams, Jermaine Johnson, Jamin Davis, and Jamin Sherwood. Oh, and Quincy Williams. Dang. They got a good front seven. And then the Buffalo Bills, Gregory Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Joey Bosa, Matt Milano, Terrell Bernard. Okay, I've seen enough. Give the Bills the best front seven in the division. Easily the best front seven. Then I think it's the Jets after looking at all those players. And then I think you give the Patriots third, and the Dolphins, in my opinion, have the worst front seven in the AFC East. I think this is a fair front seven ranking. The Bills in first, Jets second, Patriots third, and Dolphins last. I like the Jets middle linebackers a lot. Quincy Williams is amazing. Jamin Davis, Jermaine Sherwood are all very good. And then you throw in Quinnen Williams, but the Bills, man, I forgot that they got Joey Bosa. They have Greg Rousseau. They have Ed Oliver. They have Matt Milano, who I forgot about because I'm pretty sure he was out all of last year, if I'm not mistaken. And Terrell Bernard is very, very talented as well. And now, last but not least, is the head coach position. So, for the head coach position, we've got Sean McDermott, we got Mike McDaniel, we got Mike Vrabel, and then we've got Aaron Glenn here. I think that it's fair to say Sean McDermott is easily the best head coach in the division. And then I'm giving, maybe not easily, I think Mike Vrabel, I could make the argument. I'm going to give Mike Vrabel second. And that's between, do I like McDaniels more or Aaron Glenn? I think that we haven't seen Aaron Glenn be a head coach, so it's not fair to evaluate him, but he's got to be in last place. So Mike McDaniel is going to be the third head coach on this list, and Aaron Glenn's going to be last here. So this is going to be my final list. I don't see anything too egregious that I want to change right now. So give me a second. I'm going to do the math, and then I'm going to tell you who the best team is. Just from looking at it, I think it's going to be the Bills, but I want to see the totals for each team. So give me 1 second. We're going to hop right into that. The results are in. I have done the math. Hopefully my mental math was correct here. The New York Jets came in last place with a total of 14 points. Not a very strong start there for the Jets. And I think that everybody knows they're the worst team in the division. Coming in third place is going to be the Miami Dolphins with only 17 points. I thought that they'd be a little bit higher on this based on everybody. They have the best skill position group in the NFL a year ago. Now apparently they do not. Coming in a close second place are the New England Patriots with 23 points. Only 3 points away from the winner, the Buffalo Bills, who had 26 total points, being the winner for the division. The Bills are the best team in the division according to this position group ranking, but the Patriots are second. And it just popped into my mind, why do we not add 2 wild card teams? Why don't we do it? So the Patriots right now would be slotted to join the wild card, because I don't think there was a team in the AFC West that had more than 23 points overall. So maybe we'll throw the Patriots into the wild card slot. Let me know how you guys want to see me do that in the comments below. But comment what you agree with, disagree with. What division do you want to see next? And until next time, y'all, peace out.